I'll celebrate every day with meals that are memorable and super tasty.
That is right. Molly is in Sacramento with a local social media star who has a new cookbook, and we're talking about celebrating every day or as often as we possibly can.
Celebrate every single day. That's right, Ashley, if you can. But that's where Melissa comes in. She makes that possible. So Melissa has been blogging with Best Friends for Frosting. She loves frosting for about 15 years now. And Melissa, tomorrow, April 15th, you're coming out with this beautiful new cookbook, your very first. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I am so excited. I'm ready to celebrate.
You're ready to celebrate. Yes, tomorrow is definitely a day worth celebrating. But in here you have 100 recipes that are festive and easy. And, you know, your whole kind of motto and mission in life is making celebrating with your kids something that's very accessible but important.
Yes, so I love celebrating the small moments, the big moments. And when it comes down to our new book, Celebrating Every Day, what's really important and what I'm really trying to get the message out is make the memories while you can. You don't have to break the bank. Making memories, you can be anywhere in your life point to do that. It doesn't matter what's in your banking account, where you live, what you do, you can do it right now with what you have in front of you.
Yeah, and so some of the recipes in the book you have made for us. I will say, on your blog, you talk about how this all got started because you had that memory during Easter with your mom's bunny cake. And so as we're approaching Easter, what an appropriate recipe right here, these bunny cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, that is so easy to make, by the way. It's only 2 ingredients. So you just take a can of cinnamon rolls and then you shape it into a bunny. You bake it and then drizzle on that icing, add the sprinkles and the M&Ms.
Okay, perfect. $1 million spaghetti. I'm on the wrong page. $1 million spaghetti because it tastes like $1 million.
Yes.
Super affordable.
Yes, so $1 million spaghetti. It's kind of like lasagna's long lost cousin, but in all honesty, it's even better. So you literally just take layers. You take that marinara sauce, the pasta, all the ingredients together, and you layer it on. You bake it in the oven, and it is just so easy to make. You can even pair it with garlic bread just straight from the bakery at the grocery store.
I love it. And this was your first recipe that really went viral on social media. By the way, she has like 300,000 followers on Instagram, 360 on TikTok. Can you believe that sometimes?
It's pretty crazy. I mean, sometimes I'm just like, if I was able to hang out with all of my followers in one room, like, it would be the best day ever.
Yeah. Well, it's so funny because I was saying earlier, when I met you, my sister and I share your recipes with each other. Like I knew who you were before I knew this book was coming out. I didn't know that you were local. You went to McClatchy. You grew up in Land Park. You started your career baking at Freeport.
Yeah, it's such a small world. It's kind of like a full circle moment. I've lived in Land Park my entire life, and I just love my family living 5 minutes away from me, and it's just like this big, small world.
Okay. You can get her book starting tomorrow, but you can go online and pre-order right now. April 26th, that's a Saturday. She is doing a little meet and greet reading celebration, of course, at Barnes & Noble and Arden Fair. Is that right?
That is correct. Yes, at 1 o'clock, April 26th.
Perfect. We are going to continue the celebration coming up. She is going to make before our very eyes one of the recipes that she has to help celebrate Easter. It's so cute. Your kiddos are going to love it. She'll show us just how easy and delicious it is. But for now, congratulations.
Thank you.
You should certainly celebrate today. And every day.
Every day.
I gotta have one of these bunny ears.
Molly,
and every day.
Really fast. I know you're a big golf lover, Masters, Rory McIlroy. I'm curious, what would one make if they were, receiving that coveted green jacket? But maybe you could respond.
What a question. Oh, no, it's delicious. Ashley just asked me a question. What would you make for someone like Rory McIlroy who just won the Masters?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
You know
Molly,
what?
put her up
she
on
would
game.
make him. She would make him the $1 million spaghetti because he just won $4 million.
There you go. Good answer. Good answer, Malls.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
We'll
cute.
get back to you shortly, Molly. Thanks. Whip up your next meal with the side of ease and sweetness.
Heavy on the
Sounds
sweetness.
nice.
Molly Real is live in Sacramento with a look at a new cookbook that will make you want to celebrate every day.
Why not? Why not make every day a little more special, right? That is the whole mentality of Melissa Johnson here. Has been for about 15 years, maybe her whole life. But for 15 years, Melissa, you've been blogging under the brand Best Friends for Frosting. She loves frosting. I love that. You're a social media star, hundreds of thousands of followers, and it's for good reason. You make life a little bit easier, especially for moms who want to make life a little sweeter for their kids, for their families in general. So tomorrow, your very first cookbook comes out. Congratulations, celebrating every day. Earlier, we kind of went over, the theme of the cookbook, some of your recipes, like these adorable cinnamon roll bunnies, the $1 million spaghetti, the ice cream cake, which you said is a favorite. Ice cream sandwiches layered. But now you're going to show us how to make one of these recipes. Tell us about this.
Yes. Okay, so we love easy recipes. I love easy recipes. And I'll tell you, this recipe right here, we're going to make these Easter Bunny pudding cups. The hardest part about making these is actually taking off the lid. So if you know how to take off a pudding cup lid, you're going to be in good hands.
You're already an expert. And you look around and these are really familiar ingredients. It does look easy, but your kids only know that it's fun and that it's special. And probably they can make this with you.
Oh, totally. So these are even so great, even for classroom parties. Like when my daughter Claire, she was in first grade, we made these in a classroom party and the kids had so much fun. They set up a bar where they put their own sprinkle toppings and their own candy and just made it a whole party.
Okay, so I can kind of assume the order of operations, but we have our pudding cups. You dyed some coconut?
I sure did.
Okay, and then just sprinkle them on?
Let's
make one
Yeah,
together.
let's make it together. So you're going to sprinkle it on. Or actually, I'm so sorry. We're actually going to.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to take a Peeps Bunny. No, it's all good in the hood. Go ahead. We're going to have a restart.
I assumed. You know what that means. Okay, here we go.
So the reason why we put our Peeps in first is because the shredded coconut is going to ground that Peeps inside so it doesn't lay over.
Got it.
So we put in the Peeps first and then just go ahead and add on that shredded coconut.
Okay.
And you're just going to add it all the way around your Peep.
How fun. And I know you started the blog kind of inspired by an Easter recipe that you and your mom had, but you said there's not just the making traditions special, but there's like the dependability that's really important for kids. Like Easter's coming up, they know what to expect and they know what they have to look forward to.
Right, and that's what's so important about traditions is that children know and they have that expectant of like, okay, I know this is coming up, they've got something to look forward to, and it really brings that comfort of knowing what to expect.
Yeah, but sometimes it can be intimidating, like, oh gosh, we have these traditions, I have to, it gets overwhelming, especially in the days of Instagram. But this book is made to not underwhelm, but like really not intimidate people. It's not just affordable, but it's easy and it's all in one place. You don't have to scroll social media to find it.
Absolutely. So there's recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner. We have holiday dessert recipes, everyday dessert recipes. There's different hacks, and really it has a simple amount of ingredients. It's just so easy to make.
Yeah, and I know if Billy, my son, saw this, he would be stoked. First of all, that there's just a bunny, and second, that there's chocolate underneath the bunny. I love this. I'm so excited to help celebrate you here on Good Day Sacramento. She's a local gal, grew up in Land Park, went to McClatchy, worked her first bakery at Freeport Bakery. I mean, you're one of us, and I love it because I followed you forever not knowing you were in the area. So congratulations to you. You can pre-order that book right now, or you can order it tomorrow when it comes out. You can also meet her April 26th at 1 at Barnes & Noble at Art and Fair. She's doing a little book signing and celebration, of course. But cheers to you and helping us all make life a little sweeter. Should we dig in?
Oh, heck yeah. Thank you.
Adorable.
It's all good in the hood.
Thank you, ladies.
Thanks, Malls.